What's up with it, y'all, man? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member of the channel, and also hit the notification so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. Now, Amari Cooper had came out and made some comparisons between his return from the boogeyman, him being out from the boogeyman and making his return against the Saints, almost like the time when MJ played the quote unquote flu game. Now, for those of y'all that truly know, it wasn't the flu. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that it was food poisoning, and they called it the flu game. You know what I'm saying? Because it appealed to the media. Hey, stop, man! I told you not to go over there. Go over there, man. All right, but everybody pretty much, they wanted to market it, as like a sale, like a story. You know what I'm saying? And it was, it involved the NBA, and it kind of made it real dramatic to make it seem. It made Jordan real heroic, so to speak. Oh, he had the flu and he performed this way and stuff like that. But we know it wasn't. It wasn't the flu. But pretty much, Amari Cooper had came out and said that, he said he knew that he had like between 20 and 25 plays, and that they told him that before the game, and he said that he just wanted to. They wanted to ease him back, and really didn't want him practicing that much because the boogeyman can affect the lungs and the heart and stuff like that. What he was saying, and he said he really didn't know his conditioning during that point in time. Now he caught two passes against the Saints, one for 41 yards and the other for no gain. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, you know, this is my thing right here. Okay, to make a comparison like that, I'm sorry, but it to me that's not really a fair comparison because for one, even though that the situation that we're going through right now with everything that's taking place in the situation of the country and stuff like that, people are losing their lives and stuff. That situation right there where Jordan was faced with or whatnot, he still performed. Whether it was food poisoning, whether it was the flu, whether it was anything, he still outperformed everybody that was on that floor. You know what I'm saying? And did it less than 100%, of course. Very few people have that type of mentality, anyways, to still go out there. Now, I give Amari Cooper props for going out there and still doing his thing or whatever. Uh, but this situation right here, you also got to look at it because you still got to be cleared to play. See, with a thing like food poisoning, it's pretty much okay. Your call. If you could perform and you feel like you can go out there, then that's fine. Now Zach Levine, he actually played with the flu, and want to give a shout out to Raw for TV because he reported on that. And if you haven't sub to Raw for TV, definitely go sub to his channel. But he was making the reference about Zach Levine and him going out there and him still being able to perform, with a high fever or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And still being able to, still come through. You know, there are very few guys that can actually go out there and do that. I give Amari credit for just at least trying and staying in the fight and everything, but not Jordan. Not Jordan. Not Jordan, man. I'm sorry. You know, I like Amari Cooper. I think he, talented receiver, one of the best. But his nobody's mentality is up to par that with Jordan and his desire to still go out there and off, you know, pretty much obliterate the competition with him being obliterated, with him being, tore down, with him not functioning the same. A lot of people don't understand that when you're playing a sport like a basketball or like a football, things of that nature, your body becomes used to the rigors of what you have to face. So they're already geared to go out there and go play a sport, or they're already geared and they're already amped to go play their respective sports, regardless of what they might be facing in terms of their health. There could be a guy that, he broke his leg, but guess what? He's already got that mindset like no matter what, he's already been trained since he was younger to go no matter what. And then it's the same thing with football. It's funny because I was looking at I'm trying to figure out what movie it was that I was looking at. I think, oh yeah, it was Friday Night Lights. It was actually the show. Well, you know, people are people are sitting up here, acting like, oh, these coaches are gonna be like, oh, are you okay? Oh, poor baby. You want me to help you up and all this other stuff. No, you get hit, you get laid out, you get your wind knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You get tackled hard. They're like, just get up. You know what I'm saying? And hurry up and don't wait. That sort of thing. They're not gonna sit up there and that's what these guys are geared to do. So if they have a headache, if they got a little cough or something like that, speaking of cough, speaking of the devil, anyway. But and it's the same thing with work. Like I got a couple family members that are cowboys, and like a lot of cowboys, a lot of like ranchers, guys that they work out. They work out in the doing on the farm and stuff like that. It's a everyday thing from sun up to sundown. Matter of fact, Dennis Rodman had to do that, and they're gonna work whether they're sick, whether they got a cough or a headache or whatever. They're gonna work whether they subpar or not, and that's the same thing. That's the type of mentality that a lot of these guys have. Now, a lot of them don't have it. A lot of them they feel ill, like Anthony Davis. Oh man, I got this going for him. And everybody body different, you know what I'm saying? But I can't continue to make excuses for AD because he does it so much. You know what I'm saying? It's a continuous thing. It'd be different if it was like, okay, every now and then. But it's a continuous thing, you know. But there's very few people that can do what Jordan has set out to do that game. You know what I'm saying? It's very few people that can do what Kobe set out to do, such as tying his finger up and still playing. Kobe's played through injuries, you know, played through injuries, played through sickness, and see, a lot of people don't know it too. There's been times when LeBron isn't feeling up to par either. You know what I'm saying? LeBron has, kept things quiet and still played and stuff like that. Now the cast on his arm and stuff like that, I don't agree. I don't agree with that when he walked up in there with a cast on his arm. But that's a whole nother story. But a lot of these athletes they're not gonna say nothing. Kevin Garnett's another one of them. Don't really say much, about what he's going through or whatever. but you still got to go out there, still got to play. That's my mentality too. Whether I'm feeling, you know, 100%, or whether I'm feeling 10%, I'm still gonna give it my all. Like right now, I'm experiencing a whole bunch of technical issues right now, with the channel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I can't let that be a hindrance to anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I value what I do, and I value y'all. I value all my subs. You know what I'm saying? And the people that stand 10 toes down with me. And I think that that's what Jordan wants to do. That's what Amari wants to do. And I think he appreciated the fact. So sorry about that, y'all. But for the most part, man, I value, just like Jordan. He probably value somebody seeing him for the first and the last time. So he said I was gonna play through it regardless. Just like these other players, you know a lot of people, they want to see them play, and whether I seen a player that was 10% or whether I seen him at 100%, I say to myself, I'm like, okay, well, shoot, at least I got a chance to see him play. At least I got a chance to see that guy perform. He might have not had the best game, but he's still gonna come out there and give it his all. No, it was food poisoning. It wasn't just a stomach bug. It was actually food poisoning because he had ate something at the hotel, and you know and that was in Utah. And Utah's been known they've been known for doing that. And it happened to Kobe too. It happened to Kobe too. Yeah, right. You know, but it wasn't the flu. It was not the flu. I knew it wasn't the flu. Wait, it was probably maybe 2 years after it had happened, and this was when I was a little kid. Well, when I was like, in June, in my youth or whatnot, and that's why I was tripping out, man. Every time, see, everybody wants to use that as a debate. Yeah, they'll use, yeah, John Wick. They'll use that as a debate. Well, Jordan, man, he 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 put up numbers, man, when he had the flu, and everybody wants to use that silly ass talking point, but you can't use that because that wasn't really the flu. But at the same token, you know what I'm saying, it's still a valuable point because he performed. The man still performed when he was sick, but he didn't have no damn flu, man. It's different when you had a flu. Trust and believe. But this right here is not like, they're saying that it's not like the flu. In the beginning, a lot of people felt that the boogeyman was like the flu. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. It's a lot of people that when the boogeyman at first hit, they were just comparing it just to the regular old flu, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was the narrative that was being pushed too. But we knew that wasn't the case. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Leave your comments, like this video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'm gonna get at y'all later.